Okay, let's read it first. Dear 2021 GKS Graduate Degree Program University. Okay, let's click. Loading! Control fan? I don't want the control fan! What if my name?
Control F! Oh my god. Please roll.
안녕하세요, Joyce입니다. Hi, I'm Joyce and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing to you my GKS journey and also show to you my reaction to my results. As you saw on my introduction, my teaser, that I was about to react to my results for GKS. And yeah, if you want to skip to knowing the results, if I passed or fail, you can skip to the time stamp over here, just skip there. But if you want to hear my whole story and my whole journey and how I got here, so thank you so much for listening. I will start right now sharing my story. So last year, 2020, I actually had a lot of plans, such as I was supposed to go to Spain for a language assistant program, and I was supposed to do internship for a really good photography company. But of course, as we all know, COVID happened. And that's how I discovered my love for Korean drama. And from Korean drama, it just continued to Korean food, K-pop, Korean culture, Korean language. I started studying Korean, and yeah, I just fell in love with Korea. So when I heard about the Global Korea Scholarship Program, I just said, wow, this is it. I want to take this opportunity, especially for reaching my dreams in acting. After watching so much Korean dramas, I just said, okay, I have to do this. I have to take masters in acting. I was so amazed that Korea has opportunities like this for different foreigners around the world to be able to take this kind of studies for free, tuition fee, airfare, even a one-year language program, and it was just an amazing opportunity. And I've been dreaming to be an actress ever since I was a kid, and it died here and there, like my passion for it. But then when I discovered Korean drama, it just came back alive and strong, and I said, I need this scholarship. And so yeah, 그래서 올해는 GKS에서 연기 공부를 신청했습니다. 결과가 어떻든 후회는 없을 것입니다. 앞으로도 연기 열심히 하겠습니다. 한국 드라마가 나에게 희망을 주었던 것처럼 저도 제 연기를 통해 모든 사람들에게 희망을 주고 싶습니다. 그리고 이것이 모든 사람들에게 후회 없이 꿈을 꾸도록 격려해 주길 바랍니다. And so yeah, I applied. Of course, I took Korean lessons. I volunteered for Korean Asian online supporter. I did all sorts of things to make my resume well and good. And at the same time, I was also juggling with finishing my thesis. And then fast forward to 2021, that's where we had to start applying. They opened the applications, so I started preparing like recommendation letters, essays, all of those. And yeah, in the Philippines, we actually have like a group chat for all the Filipinos, so that was good because we were able to help one another, like what kind of documents and what kind of timeline do we have and all of those. So at first, I applied for the embassy track. So right, there are two ways to apply for the Global Korea Scholarship Program. There's an embassy track and there's a university track. And for embassy, you apply directly to the Korean embassy in your own country. For university, you apply directly to one of the universities in Korea with that global scholarship program. And so I applied directly to the embassy in the Philippines. And sadly, I wasn't shortlisted at all. I heard there are around 200 to 300 people who applied in the Philippines. Especially Korea is becoming more and more famous in the Philippines with K-drama and K-pop. But yeah, that doesn't stop me from pursuing my dreams. And yeah, actually I was so sad when I saw that people got shortlisted already and I didn't get an email about it. I was very sad for one whole day. It was like a existential crisis for a one day, for a day, and I cried and I didn't want to eat. Yeah, and I ordered myself some McDonald's like burger and iced coffee to make me feel well. This is not sponsored. Hello, McDo. So yeah, and then I met a new friend who was in the group chat with the Filipinos who asked me, she's like, are you going to reapply? Because apparently you can, if you fail for embassy track, you can apply university track. And there were still some universities where their deadlines aren't finished yet. So it was really a difficult decision. Like, as much as I wanted to, I said, it's so difficult because you know, I had to get documents again. I had to get my true copy of grades and yeah, my TOR and more recommendation letters again from my professors. So it was just like such a hassle, but we did it. I did it again. It was a miracle. I was able to get all my documents and send them to Korea on time to the university. So I applied to one university that had a later deadline and they had acting major there. So I applied to that university, and then so I waited, and good news is I got the message for an interview. So I was like, wow, thank you, Lord. I am so happy for this chance to even get an interview because not everyone has that chance. And then after that, you know, I was so nervous. Like, the interview was like so quick. Like, waiting for the interview took so much time. It felt like I had so much questions prepared in my head, but suddenly the next day, like when interview day, it was just like 4 minutes long. It was no, 4 minutes short. 4 minutes. So they just asked me, introduce yourself and how will you deal with conflicts? Do you have Korean friends? And how will you, yeah, something like that. It was just around 4 to 6 sentences. Yeah, do you eat Korean food? Yeah, it was very general. And also, why did you apply for the Global Korean Scholarship Program? That kind of question. So after that, I was so nervous. I was like thinking too much about the interview. I was like, did I say it right? Did I do well? I don't know anymore. At first, finally it's done, but I'm like, oh no, I'm so nervous. And good news is, yeah, 1 week, 2 weeks, I forgot. But after that, I got an email from the university. So I applied to Dongguk University, and yeah, I got accepted for the first round for the Global Korean Scholarship Program. First round. So the second round is where the NIIED, under the Korean government, who will decide for each country how many, because they have only specific quota for each country. So that's where I had to do like a long wait, and they released the results in June. They released results on June 2, if I'm not mistaken. It was like a Wednesday. Yeah, they were supposed to give the results on May 31st, but it got delayed for some reasons. And then yeah, fast forward to June 2, which is the results for my Global Korean Scholarship Program. So let's watch the video. Okay, so this is moment of truth. Mom, I'll open it na. I'll open it. That's just for like formalization of everything, embassy and university track. Okay, let's click. Loading! Loading! Oh my gosh! Ang fast! Internet is so slow! Drum roll. Okay. Okay, there's so much countries. I'm gonna search my name.
Control find, girl. Control F. What are you doing?
Control find? I don't want to control find. What if my name?
Control F. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, scroll. Calm down. Where are those?
Philippines, Philippines.
What is Philippines?
Parang wala.
Walang Philippines?
No, I don't see my name. Oh. I already felt it when Caitlin made me try to search the Dabalos. It didn't appear. Look at this. If there was... Wait, who are the other people that applied? See, if you search John, a John will appear. But my name, there's no Justin.
Wow.
I was expecting to go to Korea this year.
God said.
So yeah, that's the result. Sadly, I'm not going to Korea yet. I haven't been in Korea, but I really fell in love with Korea. So, you know, the fight is not over. I will try again next year, and I'll do my best. I will continue studying Korean. I will take the topic test. I will continue volunteer work. I am currently a K influencer under Korean Net, and I am just going to continue spreading love for Korea, Korean culture, Korean drama, K-pop, everything, Korean food. And yeah, so for everyone out there who is like me, who didn't pass the Global Korea Scholarship, I'm gonna say it depends what your goal is, but yeah, never give up on your dreams. So if you really want it, I'm sure you can try again. And yeah, let's do this. Like next year will come stronger and better in Korean, and this does not apply to only the Global Korea Scholarship Program. I'm sure there are lots of people out there who has so much goals right now, and it's difficult even though there's pandemic, but there's always can be a way to reach those. And I believe in you guys as much as I believe that someday I'll reach my dreams in acting also. And yeah, next year I plan to apply again for the Global Korean Scholarship Program because I really want to pursue acting. So yeah, wherever it may be, I'm sure I'll be able to pursue acting in the future. And I really hope that's Korea because I really adore their dramas, their artistry, and just amazing amazing industry in film and acting. So yeah, so this is my story, and I believe that this is not the end, it's just the beginning. I learned so much in this journey. I met new friends, and yeah, shout out to like Nina, Monique, and Fronel. And if I didn't mention your name, if I've talked with you, thank you to you, thank you to everyone who's supporting me on this journey. And yeah, I still believe on the verse of Jeremiah 29 verse 11, for I know the plans for you, says the Lord, plans to give you hope and a future. And there's always hope, and I believe that the future is bright, and it may not be now for me to go to Korea, but someday. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna be working on studying Korean, probably get some freelance jobs, and yeah, I need money. And yeah, I'm actually graduating this June. So yeah, that's my story, GKS story. Like I thought I would cry if I didn't pass the final round for the Global Korea Scholarship, but this time I was like prepared emotionally, and before, as you saw in the video, before I opened it, I was just literally praying to God, wherever you want to bring me, that's where you know the results, that will be whatever the results is, that means that's where you want to bring me. So as of the moment, it means he wants me to stay in the Philippines for now, I guess. So yeah, thank you guys for listening to my story. Thank you to everyone who supported me in my dream for Korea. And yeah, hope to see Korea next year. For all the Koreans out there, 한국 사람들이 next year. I hope to see you guys. Anyways, that's it for my story. If you have any questions at all, please comment down below. And yeah, see you guys on my next video. Annyeong!